Hey everybody, it's Leo Yorkell again. I was speaking with Donna just a little while ago, and we're talking about how great this weekend has been so far, and the fun everyone's having, and the comments, and the posts, and the videos, and all this stuff has been really super, super cool. And she thanked me for doing my previous video, and I kind of just offhandedly said, "Hey, people have been asking for other stuff, more stories and things like that. So, haha, maybe I'll shoot another video this afternoon on Sunday. Well, today is Sunday, so Sunday afternoon." So Donna was all for it, and I had a time deadline though, so I've got to get it in before a certain time. So I am going to just tell one quick story, and then we will turn it over to Donna, and then she'll post it for you guys to watch. So let me begin. I believe it was 1997 and 1998, one of those 2 years. Anyway, and as I had told you in the previous video, that I had spoken with Ben about doing some softball games with us and things like that. So I asked him if he would be interested in a little flag football game that we were playing with a local fire department who was trying to raise funds for some equipment charities for their town. Like I said, it was a town in the area here from where I live. So Ben was all in. He told me he was a football fan and that he would be interested in playing. So I had him come to this football field in this particular town that we're talking about here. And we had a bunch of New England Patriot players who were also there to play. And Ben being the only musician and non-football player there until one of the guys did not show up. So I had to go in and play some of the game to cover for the guy who didn't show up. So we were right around the goal line, maybe on the 2-yard line, ready to, punch the ball in for a touchdown. And pardon me if you don't know anything about football, but I'm going to use some terms. So we're on the 2-yard line, and we're going to try to score a touchdown. So I was asked to play wide receiver, which is a guy who catches the ball, from our quarterback, who was a former New England Patriot. And Ben was set up as a lineman, so he was going to be blocking for the quarterback. So the play was a kind of it's called a square out. So basically you go straight up, kind of fake right, and then cut back left to catch the football on the left side of the field. So Ben was technically on the left end of the line and blocking, as I said, for the quarterback. So they sent me out to play wide receiver to catch the ball for the touchdown. So the play went off. I run out. I fake and go left. And the throw comes right to me. I catch it. There's nobody around me. We score a touchdown. So I'm pretty excited. I'm celebrating, and I come back to where my teammates were at the line, around the 2-yard line, and there is Ben laid out on his back, and like a turtle, I guess, who got flipped over. And I was like very concerned because, this guy, he's not the youngest guy on the field, you know what I mean? So I didn't know like what to do. So I came running over, and people were starting to gather, and I came running over, and I'm like, "Hey, are you all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I go, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I just got ran over." So apparently one of the firefighters on the other side just blasted him, like boom, and knocked him backwards on his back. And I'm very concerned for him, and I'm like, "Can I get you anything? Can I get you?" I'm like kind of down on one knee, And I'm like, do you need anything? Can I get you anything? And he's just like, no, I just need to stay here for a couple of minutes just to kind of catch my breath. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I get this like epiphany. And I'm like, here's Ben on the ground, like, on his back. And I'm like, this guy was in freaking Live Aid. Like, he was in Philadelphia on stage in front of 100,000 plus people singing and playing. And here he is on the ground like a turtle. And it was so funny. He finally did get up. He was walking a little gingerly back to our bench. But it was just so funny. Like all the guys got a lot of respect for him because I guess I didn't see it, obviously, but he took a blast from somebody and knocked him on his ass. And pardon me for the language, but that's what happened. And so there he was. And out of the blue, I'm thinking about him playing on a stage at JFK Stadium in Philadelphia. And it just was so surreal and yet hilarious. So a great story. I told it to Donna a while back, and she thought it was hilarious too. So I thought I'd share that with you. And after that game, I ended up going into the van with Ben just to make sure that he was okay. And we had a really nice conversation in there about life and things, children and things like that, because he had just had little Ben a couple years earlier, and I was not a father yet. I would become a father in a couple years, but it was very enlightening and very fun time that particular Sunday there. But I got to tell you, hilarious, and I know it paints Ben in a bad light being on his back and being almost hurt, but I'm sure you guys will get over it and appreciate how funny the story is. So again, thank you all for watching the video. I really appreciate the comments. I've tried to reply to everybody who has responded in a positive, of course, everybody's positive reaction, but I'm personally thanking you for thanking me. And I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to anybody yet, but I hope you all enjoy this video as much as you enjoyed the last video. And I did have a shirt change, as you can see, my other car shirt, On the Road 1979. With the other logo on the back, the license plate logo on the back. So I hope you all have appreciated this weekend. I've enjoyed contributing videos and pictures and other things, programs and whatever. There's a couple of things I didn't get to, but I'm glad you all appreciated the shirts and the album signed. I actually have another album signed that I didn't show. That I'm probably not going to show right now, but thank you all. You've all been awesome. And again, thanks to Donna putting this together, and thanks to all the people that have participated and sent videos and pictures and everything else. You all did a great job. I'm sure Ben would be ecstatic right now if he saw all this outpouring of love. So thanks again for all that you guys do and your participation. And stay safe and stay well. All right. Thank you. I'll see you guys later.